Simplicity, and welcome back to part 4 of Build With Me. So we are currently on the upstairs of the house. I just threw on some flooring just to be able to see, and I'm just kind of like playing around trying to figure out what I want to do. I'm wanting to design the upstairs. I do have stairs put in on the side here, but I might end up moving them. I just kind of like was playing around, so I just figured I'd jump in and play. But I'm really wanting to do like a diagonal wall, but I don't think it's going to work for this house where I'm wanting it to. So I don't think that's going to happen. But I'm going to put in a closet right here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down, 2 by 4, and then putting a wall through the middle of that. Just like that. And then maybe we'll section the rooms off like this, actually. I wish you guys could like talk to me while I'm doing this and like let me know what you guys think. Like, does that make sense? I don't know. I feel like that might actually be like our best option, is to do the rooms like that. One would be one square bigger than the other. But I don't know, because I don't think it makes any sense to have the diagonal wall, because I feel like that cuts off room. But I could do something like this where it's like a little entryway. But I'd have to move the stairs. Okay, I think I'm going to stick to that, what we just did. Having the wall down right by the stairs like this. And then, oh, that's not what I wanted. And then sectioning it just across like that. I think that's going to probably be what makes the most sense. But I might end up moving the stairs. So as you guys can see, I was playing downstairs with the bathroom. I'm going to delete out the stairs here and delete out these walls. But I was playing around with the bathroom, a 3 by 3 just back here. And I did change out that window. If I am going to make it a bathroom, then I feel like having a smaller window makes sense. It's the same window that we used at the front of the house. And I will have these stairs linked down below. So I could do them that way. But I think I kind of actually want to move the stairs back one. So I think I'm going to actually knock out that one wall here and move, and then the side wall over here, and do a 2 by 2 powder bathroom down here. It's going to be very tiny, but I think that's going to be what works best for the house. Yeah, because then it's okay. I feel like that kind of makes more sense. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that makes more sense to have the stairs like that? And then I'm just going to delete that out. And then I'd put like a gate around it. But I'm going to leave it like this for right now. So we have a 2 by 2 bathroom at the very back. And then we have these stairs, which I'll have linked in the description. And I will put, and then we just put walls around it. I think that's going to work out. And then I'm kind of trying to follow the floor plan, but it's not going to go exact. Because sometimes you can't like full on make something work in The Sims. So I'm just going to try and fool around here just a little bit. Just to kind of try and figure out how I want to do this room at the front. So you guys, I'm like trying to look at the floor plan and figure this out at the same time. So I think I'm going to come 3 from the bottom. Do like a 3 by 3 here. And then I was thinking about adding in the stairs in the garage right here. But I don't know if that's actually going to work. Okay, so I went ahead and I skipped a little bit because I didn't end up doing the garage thing. That wasn't working out for me, and I came back upstairs. So I'm still kind of playing around with the stairs and where I'm wanting them. But I think I'm going to take out that middle wall that we actually put the closet area there. And I think I'm going to create 2 separate closets. So I'm going to attach them maybe not like that. I think I'm going to do this one in this back corner here beside the window. It's just going to be like a 2 by 1. Let's see. The only size I really do my closets is 2 by 1. I feel like that doesn't make a lot of sense for where they're placed. Okay, so I'm going to actually take those out, but I am going to leave that one wall in the middle there open, and I think I'm going to do the closet for this room over here. So it's just going to be 2 by 1, and then this one I'm going to do back in this corner, but do it like that. So again, it is still 2 by 1. I feel like that's going to make the most sense and not block out any windows. So I think we're going to go with that for right now. Okay, so downstairs, I'm still kind of fooling around at the stairs a little bit, but I think I'm going to go into the wood here. And I'm wanting to use, I know what wood I'm wanting, I just have to try and find it. But I do have some custom ones that are really pretty. If you guys are looking for any good custom woods, check out Cake Noodles on Tumblr. I think it's those sip floors are gorgeous. Really like them. The wood I'm wanting to use, I think it's this one. Yeah, this one here is the wood from Ambitions. I don't really remember the name of it, but I think that's the one that I want to go with because it's one of my favorite floors. So I'm going to go ahead and hop in and color it up here. I'm going to zoom in so you can see the color properly. And I'm going to click the Collapse Identical Patterns button because then everything's going to be the same color and I don't have to like individually change it, but you guys can do whichever you wish. I'm looking for kind of like a light brown kind of wood. I like that actually. Maybe with like a little bit more warmth to it. Okay, so the hex code for this is 837258. I will have that in the description down below if you guys are wanting to check that out. I should probably make a jot note on that. Okay, so you guys, I'm just kind of making a jot note. Okay. So I'm going to cut down here again. And I think we're going to use the let's use the Adorable door. It's from the base game, and I'm just going to put it right here. I changed up the bathroom to being a 3 by 2 again. I think it was, or maybe it was 3 by 3. And then I'm going to add in the doors for the bedrooms, just like that. And then I'm going to put in doors for the bathroom as well, because they are going to have an upstairs shared bathroom. It's going to be quite tiny, but it is going to be able to work. And then for the closet door, I do have some custom ones that I downloaded. That's kind of what they look like here. But I think I'm going to stick to the Supernatural doors, the Maxi Glass French doors. I think they're my favorite. And then you're just going to put them into where you place your closets. Of course, you don't have to do the closets if you don't want. I like it. I feel like it takes up a little bit of space and is making things a little bit more realistic. Okay. And then I'm going to work on the wall covers for downstairs. There's only really one that I tend to use. It is from the base game. That's my favorite. Actually, I'm going to do a half wall here really quick, I think. Just to kind of show you guys how big our kitchen is going to be. So this is our kitchen right here. So it is 4 by 6. That's going to be the size of your kitchen. And then I'm going to add my walls back in over here. And then you have room over here for like the dining room, living room, that kind of area. I'm not sure if I'm going to close it off to make a study, because I feel like it's kind of a better house that's going to suit open planning better. But I'm going to use the wall with baseboard and dental crown molding. This is by far my favorite walling. I'm just going to place this just where we had our kitchen though. So it's just going to be the 4x6. Because I am going to play around with it a little bit and get a different, what is that called? A backsplash. That's what I was going for. So yeah, I'm just going to do like a little bit of like a backsplash. So I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see what I am doing. So I'm going to go into the grid style and go to tiles and mosaics. I'm going to let mine load up. So sometimes I'll use tiles. There is some pretty good ones from the base game. I just tend to like to use custom ones. Or I will use like a brick, because some of the custom brick patterns I have work out really well. See, like this is pretty. I like this. It is a tile. But I like my stuff to be a bit more neutral toned. But I don't like how this one, don't get me wrong, I like how it looks, but I don't think it's going to suit my idea for this house. That's my main thing. There's this one as well, which is a bit bigger. You can change the colors up on it as well, which would work quite nicely. Like, as you guys can see, if I make it like all gray, it does look kind of nice. But I'm kind of wanting to do like a bit of like a pop of color. I'm going to go into rock and stone here really quick and let these load up and just see if there's any in here that might catch my eye. Just because, again, rock and stone or masonry, some of them do work as backsplash quite nicely. Or you could do like an exposed brick if you're wanting to. That could look really nice as well. I didn't see anything in rock and stone, so I'm going to check my masonry category. So some of the masonry ones, some of the custom ones I have, which I have no idea where I got them from. I believe I got them in houses that I downloaded off of Katie or like Zen Summer. I'm pretty sure that's where those patterns came from. Okay, so I found something I kind of like. I'm liking this color. I think I'm just going to blade it a little bit. It is a masonry. It's just a plain white one that I got off of Katie, but I'll see if I can find it. But you can use like base game ones for this too. They all work quite nicely. But it is like this dark blue kind of thing, and I'm just going to leave it the natural color it came. I'm kind of like wanting to do a bit of a pop of color, and then I'm going to use that same walling that we used. And I'm just going to change up the color of it. I'm going to try and get it to blend in with the kitchen so that it all looks kind of cohesive, but having it so that it doesn't look like it blends out, like stands out like a lot. I don't know if that makes any sense. But I just hopped into Creative Style again, and I'm just going to fool around with some hex codes that I found on Pinterest. If you guys are ever looking for color boards, check Pinterest. They're probably the closest you can get to having, like, finding really good hex codes that all work well together. Pinterest is, like, really good for that. That is where I tend to get most of my inspiration for colors. If you guys are ever wondering, like, where'd you come up with that hex code? I'm probably getting it off of Pinterest. All of these ones that I'm typing in are, like, far too blue. See, like, that's close, but it needs to be a bit more green. I'm not wanting them to be the exact same color. I'm just wanting something similar. I like that color. 007 E87. Oh, it's too bright. If I darken it up, It's too dark. I like that. Okay, so I just used that one hex code that I just listed off. I will have that down in the description as well, and I just darkened it. But I will try and find the hex code. And then I'm going to take that color and blend it with the door for the bathroom. And then we're also going to take that upstairs in the hallway. So I'm just going to click on all and just fill in the hallway here. Just like that. Perfect. So then you guys can see that the hallway has its color. Okay. So I'm wanting to add in a gate around the stairs because I know if I don't do that now, I'll forget. So I'm going to use, I think, the static fencing from the base game. And I'm going to use the second swatch, I guess. And then I'm just going to trace around the opening of the stairs here. Just like that. Perfect. And then I will end up changing up the color of the stairs and designing them. I'm just not probably going to do that in this part. And then if we come into the garage, because I don't want you guys to think that I forgot about it, I'm probably just going to hop into miscellaneous. I'll either normally take like a brick or like a stone, or I'll hop into miscellaneous and see what I can find. I know what I'm looking for. I just have to find it. I'm going to use I want to use a concrete. I'm going to use the industry standard concrete just from the base game. It's under miscellaneous. And I'm just going to fill up the garage with that. Just going to make sure that I have the same thing everywhere so that it's all covered. And just go with that. So I think that's going to be where we leave off this part because I feel like it's been really long. Let me guys know what you... Actually, I'm going to move this. That was another thing that I did want to do. So I'm going to move the fire pit. I'm going to get rid of that circle here. Just erase all of that. And then I'm going to put down some more of that stone because I feel like it was just in a really weird spot. So at least now if I put it in the corner, I feel like it makes a bit more sense. And I'm just going to do this with just the medium one. Just to not have it so that it's like everywhere. But yeah, so that is where we're going to leave off this part. I know we didn't get a whole lot done, but I'm going to leave the downstairs probably more open concept. And we designed what the upstairs rooms are going to look like. So I hope you guys enjoyed this part. If you did, you can go ahead and hit the like button down below. If you guys want to see some more videos from me, you can subscribe. And if you're already subscribed and want notifications for when I post, you can hit the bell. And I'll see you in my next video. Watching it end, again and again. I feel it in ways you follow me, drifting to